Well, hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of No More Excuses. And before we go any further, I want to ask you how you did with the 30-day challenge. Some of you might be going, what 30-day challenge? Well, go back to podcast 438 and you'll hear all about it. But for those of you, let's be honest, did you crush it? Did you half-ass it? Or did you even forget about it by January 5th? It happens. Or did you even start? Some of us did, some of us didn't. Some of us did all of those things. But if you're already feeling like that tight feeling in your chest, like, oh, I fucked up, I blew it, let me stop you right there. If you didn't start on January 2nd, it's okay. You didn't miss the magical portal to success. There is no achievement fairy that disappeared because you were late starting. You can start right now. Not Monday, not next month, not when you feel motivated, now. Because perfection isn't required, but movement is. So let me say this loud and clear, especially for my overthinkers and perfectionists. Starting late is still starting. Starting messy is still starting. Starting scared or not really knowing what the hell you're going to do is still starting. The only thing that didn't work is not starting at all. Now, I want you to ground this episode into something real, not just the bullshit hype. I started my business 14 years ago today. Yes, February 2nd, 2013. 14 freaking years. And let me tell you, this journey has not been a straight line to up and down, to the right or left to success. It has had ebbs and flows. There have been seasons packed with group programs, seasons where groups didn't run at all. And there have been times where I've had overflowing, my schedule's overflowing with one-to-one clients. And sometimes I questioned everything. I've had speaking gigs, team building workshops, reinventions, and pivots. 4 books later, I'm still here. And today, this is episode 438. Yes, I've been doing this podcast for quite a few years, and this is 438. Now, did I stay on task with that? No. It started out as weekly, then it was weekly for almost 7 years. And then I've changed it up a little bit. But then every time I think about quitting, someone will message me and say, that episode really got to me. That one spoke to me. It really helped me. So yeah, here I am. Now, lately, I've only been doing them monthly, but you know what? I'm still doing them. And oh, 438. You know what that number actually represents? Not motivation, not discipline, not confidence. It represents showing up when it's hard. Yes, when I was having multiple knee surgeries, multiple hand surgeries, it was hard. I didn't think I had anything to say, but I didn't quit. I just adjusted how often I could do it. I had still kept coming at you with stuff, and it was hard, and I still did it. Recording wasn't perfect. Continuing when quitting would be easier. Ugh, that's harder. So when I say I understand how hard it is to start something, I mean that firsthand, so truly. And when I say I understand how hard it is to keep going, oof, trust me, I really mean that. Because starting something is brave. Continuing, that requires a whole different level of grit. And here's the part that no one talks about enough. It's not the big vision that wears you down. It's the middle. The days where, the results are quiet, the weeks where no one is really clapping for you, the months where you feel like you're doing all the right things and still wondering if it's working. Like with my podcast, I wouldn't hear from anyone for months. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, screw it. Why am I even doing this? And then boom, right? That's when the excuses get loud, when you think about quitting. It's like, yeah, I'm behind. No one's listening. I should be further along. What's the point? Or I'll start again next month. Nope. No more excuses. If January didn't go how you planned, let me reframe it for you. You didn't fail. You just collected data, right? You learned what's not working for you or why you're not working. You learned where the resistance shows up, and you learned quickly how you can easily slip into old patterns. So that's not failure, that's information. And the information is powerful if you actually will use it. All right, so here's your permission slip. You are allowed to restart the 30-day challenge today. You are allowed to modify it. You are allowed to begin again without shame and regret. But you are not allowed to quit on yourself because your timeline didn't look Instagram perfect. And ask yourself this: what's one thing you can do today to move the needle even a little bit? One email, one workout, one uncomfortable conversation, one boundary, one piece of content, one decision you've been avoiding. Momentum does not come from motivation. Momentum, I'm sorry, momentum does not come from motivation. Motivation comes after momentum. Get that right. I didn't build this business by feeling ready every day. I built it by choosing consistency over comfort over and over again. And I'm still doing it. 14 freaking years later, 4 books later, and 438 podcasts later. Still showing up. So wherever you are right now, behind, frustrated, inspired, tired, I want you to hear this. It's not too late. You are not broken, and you did not miss your fucking chance. Just start. And if you've already started, keep going, because the only real failure is letting excuses run the show. And around here, you know the theme: no more excuses. So here's what I want you to do. When this episode ends, when you're done listening to this, I don't give a shit what you have to do. Don't overthink it. Don't negotiate with yourself. Pick one thing, one teensy little thing that you've been avoiding to take action on. Do it today, not tomorrow, not after you get ready, today. And when I want you to look at this and really dig in deep, and to make it even more real, send me a message. Direct message me wherever you're seeing this, hearing this. Email me, Sandi with an I at sandiballard.com. What are you going to do? Or post it. Share it in the comment section. Write it down. Put it on a post-it note on your wall, your mirror. Tell someone out loud what you're committed to. Because once you've said it out loud, there's commitment there, and excuses will thrive in silence. And progress loves accountability. So if this episode hits you, share it with someone who's been stuck or you've heard is frustrated and just feeling, ugh. Yeah. And then share this with them, but share it and reminding you and reminding yourself by sharing it that this is for you too. And if you're ready to stop doing this alone, or if you're tired of just cycling through motivation without momentum, then it's time to get support. Coaching, whether it's me, another coach, community, accountability. You don't have to white knuckle your way through growth, through this thing called life and business. Whatever you choose, choose movement. Okay? Because a year from now, oh my gosh, you will thank yourself, or are you going to be regretful? A year from now, I want you to be grateful that you started. Otherwise, you're going to be telling the same old bullshit excuses. Okay? All right. You know which one I want for you. So until next time, cheers.